What's good, YouTube? Because of Coffee here. So, we got Token and Ren together. This is a interesting collaboration. It makes sense. They both get on about deep stuff and have really interesting flow patterns. Token's a really interesting rapper. We haven't done much of him on the channel. No reason for that. I just haven't. I've always liked his rap style, and I think that he's got great wordplay and a great message and a great story inside of his music as well. And is a perfect pairing for somebody like Ren. So I'm excited to see what we get with these two on a track together. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time talking. Subscribe if you're new here. If you got requests, let me know what you want done. If you want to donate, you can. Links are in the description. Not a requirement. I do reactions for free. So it don't matter either way. That's just if you want to help out and support. I really appreciate it a lot. It helps out a fuck ton, especially with what I'm dealing with in life right now. So I do appreciate it, but I do reactions for free for the most part. So send them to me and let me know what you want done so I can get them made for you. I got time to make a lot of videos and stuff now, so all I need is for you guys to tell me what you want done, and I'll get the videos made for you. So let me know. We're going to get into this. I'm excited to check this out. These two on a track is going to be a really interesting thing. I'm interested to see what direction they go in. So let's get into it. I'm VKmusic. Fuck those apples, Token and Ren. What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should.
Says we are the product of what we see. It says, yes, that's very true. That's very true. Your environment structures your mentality a lot if you're stuck in certain situations or vibes. Very true.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You wanna know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call, and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be.
Wow. Token really is something, man. I don't think he breathed a single time throughout that, to be honest. There was not much breath going on inside of that. That was so deep. There was so much to take in. I was just letting it go through. I really wanted to let him finish that story before I hit that pause button. Wow. This is a lot to bust down right here. We're going to be here for a little minute in this video. It's going to be a longer one for you guys, but you guys know we dive into this lyric breakdown for real. Okay, let's get into Token's verse here. This is a really, really great verse right here. Get this thing to load real quick. There we go. Here we are. He says, as much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. That's very relatable for everyone. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. Whoa. Ooh, that's a bar. That's really creative. That is really creative. I like that. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated. So that's the environment we feel safer in. Wow. He said mine was full of instigation and fucking emotional turmoil, right? You had a gate that was nice. Oh, Token. Man. 2 bars in? Really? 2 bars in, you got us questioning our life. He said, you thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. Man, he said, I only heard Dad say I love you when Mom was in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. Wow. He's saying, I wasn't even taught how to properly tell a woman I love you. That's what Token just said, basically. That's, wow. Boy. One of these, I wasn't anticipating. Well, I should have been anticipating one of these with these two on a track together. Honestly, my word. He said, so how could you blame me? Because we always choose to. You want to know where I be all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Wow. How could you blame me? Because you always choose to. You want to know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. He says, nobody asked me where I'm at. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, wow. Token, this is a lot to fucking unpack, man. Honestly, I feel like he's narrating me in a lot of instances when it comes to my own life and stuff. Really, realistically. This is extremely relatable. Man. This is very relatable. This is going to be relatable for a lot of people, Token. This is important work right here. Boy, I gotta take a breather. Token's over here making me take a breather. Whew. He said, you knew when your dad was at work or he's home and when he's taking the load off. He said, I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call and I let the phone drop. Brother. Bless you, man. Bless you. My word. He said, I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman and I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. He said, I still look to my manager, but he's going to teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. Fucking tell him, Token. That's honest as fuck right there. I love honest bars like that. Really, really raw and personal shit like that, man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on Mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why, he said. We haven't had much Token on the channel, man, but that may change after tonight, because good God. Didn't he just put out an album? Didn't Token just put out an album that was on the charts, that did really well on the charts? I'm pretty sure I saw that. You guys let me know. Let me know what Token songs you like, and if I haven't heard them, because I have heard quite a bit of his music, just listening to it myself. But let me know if you guys have Token songs that you'd like me to check out. If I haven't heard them, I'll check them out for you, because he really is a fantastic writer.
You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that has colored my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes. Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete, mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cut throat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. When all new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
I'm like fucking speechless. I don't even know what to say right now besides just to read the fucking lyric sheet, basically. Like, God bless. Talk about turning trauma into fucking motivation and inspiration. There's so much to fucking unpack here with Ren's section. Token went in and had a lot that we had to fucking take in. Ren here, he's always got us on something different. So Ren says here in our chorus with Token, we had, let me get this to go up here, scroll up real quick. Back to the chorus for a moment. Sorry, my computer is slow sometimes, so you have to bear with me whenever I'm trying to get these lyric sheets to work. There we go. Let's look at the chorus here real quick. Scroll up, here we go. Token says, I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You tried to change me, I tried to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? That's so deep and so true. So true to real life. Ren says, I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. 'Cause I hate the pain that this color my veins that is present in solitary. Wow. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is he your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? Brother. I swear, it's like the year of lyrical fucking music, really. It's been like this for the last couple of years since I came back to reacting. The fucking wordsmith levels that we have fucking seen with these artists is ridiculous. And so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's get into Ren's verse and unpack this because he got real deep with this verse right here. He said, I've been going to therapy lately because the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real because I just want to run and escape these. So he's on a these scheme right now. The these are the in-between rhyme, like the starting rhyme, the separating rhyme. He says, I've been going to therapy lately because the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real because I just want to run and escape the pressure that pains me, pressure of safety. Nice. Nice. Back-to-back rhymes here. He's on that back-to-back scheme right now. I love when Ren gets into that. He's real good at it. He said, pressure of promises that turn to maybes. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. These are all of the things that Ren wants to escape. The pressure that pains him, the pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy, he said. So my therapist said that these moods, one second here. So my therapist said that these moods that I kept were created when I was a kid. Wow. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. Nice rhymes here. Nice storytelling. Beautiful rhyme schemes on both of these artists' schemes here, Token and Ren. He said, my mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. Storytelling, man. The weeds were uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. That is, wow. 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 I like that. That is really nice. That's just really nicely slid in there. One of the best bars of the whole thing, and it's just slid in there like it slides right past when you're listening to it, right? Wow. The weeds were uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. The cycle repeats every night. I tried to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Oh, goodness gracious. Muddling peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. This is a beautiful way to tell this story, Ren. It's harshly beautiful. It's sad, and it's unfortunate. But the beauty of the writing in this is so solid. Man. Fucking solid. Said a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Yeah, love can actually be the thing that breaks the final straw, right? That's true. It can be the thing that makes you blind to what would fix things and what the solution to things could be, because you just go to denial a lot of the times if you're following only the love and everything like that. That's what he's talking about right there. Lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Easily removed and easily shattered, right? Become somebody you didn't know you could be, or the other person could become somebody you never thought they could be, so on and so forth. He said, flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cut throat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. That is deep. Just like that, it's just me, my mom, and my sis. The stress left mom disabled for a bit. That's fucking relatable. That's extremely relatable for me. Wow, Ren. I respect you for putting all of this out there. Really. Both of you, Token and Ren, for putting these things and these feelings and experiences of your life out there so bluntly and honestly. That's a lot of respect right there. Ren said, I grew up fast then because I gotta be a new Ren, strong for my sis and my mom, not a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion, but all new love feels fake like Truman. Boom. Love the Truman bars. I love Truman bars. I write them a lot too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful right here. And then they have the chorus together. This last chorus together. Let's pull it back a bit. Man. So much to unpack in this.
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you needed help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in the wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to
Token is fucking amazing. And that chorus they did together, the lyrics of that are so deep. What does your love look like? Does it tear your insides? Does it keep you up at night? My brother, does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. My goodness. They said navigating new, but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold knife. What does your love look like? He said. They said. In that part, they said it together, the whole chorus together. Man, this third verse by Token, this is really, really amazing right here. He said, you realize how hard that I work, and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? He said. It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down, then you're leaving. You can't even give me an answer because you've never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. Whoa. Oh. Because the public image makes it look all up and fucking great a lot of the time. And Token has really gone out of his way to be really like raw and fucking open up and stuff. Especially over like the last year or so, I've noticed a lot of posts that he made that were really raw. And I'm glad that he's on that path and doing that for himself. It's a really healthy thing to do, to unpack all of that. So I'm glad that Token's getting to do that, especially with songs like this that can help other people as well. Man. He said, if you needed help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. That is deep as fuck. Oh my God. He said, maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Man. Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, a lot of outside factors and things that have happened in life that make you choose differently than if you were just making a base logical decision, you know? Said maybe we were meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, and you want to see more passion. He said, I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What the fuck he said. Uh-huh. He said, I grew up afraid to see holes in the wall in the room that was locked from the inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back a cry, but I gotta tell you why. God bless. Man.
change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
There it is. Yeah, it is an album. I'm Not Supposed to Be Here is what it was called. So Token got an album out. We might have to check some stuff out. Let's get through this. Boom. There we go. Boom. Here we go. That was so much to unpack with these two right here. That was a lot to take in. I'm glad they told their stories. I'm really glad they just did that. That was a lot. Like I said, that's really all I have to say is that it was a lot to take in, and I'm glad that they did it because this is going to help a lot of people. A song hasn't made me feel like this for a while. We haven't gotten one like this for a while. This is one of them tough to keep it together songs, and I really respect these two for putting it out there and sharing it with the world. I respect the hell out of them for it. Very, very amazing wordplay. Very great storytelling. Beautiful vibe. I love the vibe. I love the rap flows that they used. I love the cadence of it, the feeling of it. Everything about this was absolutely fantastic. Let me know what songs y'all like off of the Token album, the new Token album, the ones that you like the most. Maybe we can try to do the whole album. I probably do have enough time to do that, to get all the videos for the album done. I don't know how long it is. I don't know how many songs it is. That's the problem, is I don't know how many songs it is. But let me know which ones are your favorites, and I can at least make sure that I get to those ones for you guys on Token's new album, because he's got some serious shit going on with his wordplay and the storytelling right now, and I'm very interested to see uh, how that ties into the new album that he put out. So y'all let me know. Original video for this will be in the description as always. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Token and Ren. Go show them love. Always go show the artists on the channel love. They work really hard to give us amazing art, and they bare their hearts for us. They bare their hearts and their souls for us, and give us pieces of themselves that would only belong to them if they weren't willing to give it to the public. And that's a very cherished thing to give to the listener. So we really have to appreciate that and respect these guys for bearing their hearts and their souls the way they just fucking did on this song. God bless. We're out of here. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. I'm VKmusic. Fuck those apples. Leave a like, comment, subscribe up this way. Bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.